I am going to, with my third pick, I'm sticking prep all the way. And I'm going to take Billy Carlson. In my opinion, the best defensive shortstop in this draft class. High school teammates with Seth Hernandez. That would be the first high school pair of high school teammates ever to be drafted in the top 10. Carlson's been up to 97 on the mound, which gives you an idea what the arm looks like. Really silky smooth shortstop. Really good bat speed that, like, while he doesn't have a ton of in-game power at the moment, he's like kind of projectable, slender guy. He's like 6'1", 170, 175. I think there's more on the way there. So I'll take Carlson. I've been a fan of that profile since the jump, and that's for me, that's two of my favorite prep profiles locked up in the early rounds.
I'm gonna do something different here. I'm gonna go down the board a little bit. I'm curious where this guy fits currently with some updates.
Okay.
We've seen over the course of the last handful of years where you have like your top pitcher, and then guys just kind of start showing up and doing things. So on the last update right now at 24 is Liam Doyle, pitcher at Tennessee, a transfer from Ole Miss. Wasn't great. I think it was Ole Miss. Anyway, wasn't great early. There are some reliever concerns, but in a draft where I'm not certain about who the second best college pitcher is, there are some people out there that believe that Doyle might be the best college pitcher. And so fastball, that is going to grade extremely high. At Tennessee right now, we've seen some really good pitchers come from that school. So I'm going Liam Doyle, and I don't know how high he climbs the board. I would guess we're going to see his name called pretty early, earlier than the 24th that he's on the last published. Where do you have him on your current board?
He's up to 17 already, so he's already jumped 7 spots since. That's only a week, dude. And there's been 2 fairly major national boards update in the last week, so already up 7 spots, and I think you are capturing something kind of before the real rush happens with shoving him up the board. So I that makes a ton of sense.
I was also worried you were going to snipe him.
I definitely into consideration, and let's just like take stock for a second, right? Because I'm at like my 4th pick, and I'm now in like I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do mode. All of the top. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I am gonna go down board a little more later, but I'm gonna stick with the first prospect I wrote up for this class. I think with my 4th pick, and I'm gonna go Iva Arquette, shortstop who transferred from Washington to Oregon State, has had like a good 2025, but not spectacular. But it's just like a big league frame. He's like 6'5", 220, superb athlete, absolutely legit, plus power. He's convinced me that he's got enough to stick at shortstop, at least in the medium term here this season. He's played the position well. Definitely some questions about the hit tool, but Arquette is a guy who I've liked in a class where there aren't a bunch of very certain college bat profiles for me. So I think he both checks the box of getting a player I like and maybe giving you more of a challenge with taking college bat profiles that you like. So that's me.